Welcome to the J.R. Hendrick Texts and Gentlemen, the podcast that deals with the early life of J.R. Hendrick. This is an exclusive interview of J.R.'s father on the Drive Time TV on Raynard News with John Cestina. Welcome to Drive Time TV. Our main interview for this evening is one I did earlier today in the home of that I'm currently doing in the home of James Brian Hendrick, not far from Raynard News satellite station in Phoenix, Arizona. Jim, how are you? In many ways, better than I deserve. Jim, May's economics systems only showed some modest gains. Can you please give us your insights about that? Part of it is the inactivity of Congress. Let's look at that. I'm not immune as to what's going on. You think that this probably has something to do with I know many liberals say that it has something to do with racism or poverty. What do you think it has anything to do with it? To be honest with you, I don't think it has to do with racism. I don't think it has anything to do with poverty. And you might say, well, why is that? Because the news is clear, okay? President Clinton, for one thing, I don't see that he's done much. No campaign. Now, real top politics, it shows him in some ways in here, but I still don't understand what it is that drives him. I mean, yeah, we hear about the release of the film Independence Day. More people know about what's going on in the celebrity gossip, what's going on in Hollywood, than they do about what's going on. So, I'll tell you this one thing I do know. How about Whitewater? You keep going back to Whitewater. How can we trust the president to fix our economy, considering that at least 4 people have been convicted because of Whitewater? Webb Hubble, Jim Guy Tucker, Jim McDougal, Susan McDougal. In other words, you're not full. I'm not the only one. There's plenty of that feel the way I do. You can only pretend to be a fool for so long. You have to understand. There's at least 2 more convictions coming up. 2 more weeks there's going to be a trial of 2 more people, either directly or indirectly tied to Whitewater. And you don't think that a person that did committed a bad investment and covered it up should be trusted to govern this nation? Not only no, but hell no. Here's the thing about history. Okay? This is in the same situation as Watergate. And nobody, of course, wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to hear about it. No one wants to judge about it. But here's one thing I do know. Webster Hubble now is in his 1-year part. He's still got 9 months left on his on this matter. You think that Paula Jones plays a part? I don't really care to really talk about this. But let's face it. The president is covering his tracks in many ways. And I think the press is not willing to talk about it. When you get back to D.C., you're going to hammer hard on your legislative risks. That is the faith-based initiatives and the supportability for small business packages. Those can't be ignored by either house of Congress. Now, the American people, sooner or later they're going to have enough. I know I'm going to be one of those people that also has enough because it's, there's too many mistakes. How long do you plan on staying into Flagstaff? Until Friday. Okay? I know Clinton. He is not going to want to talk about such things. He's not. But everybody knows everybody knows what he's capable of doing. He's a liar. And we all know at this point that most of the hearings are being suspended until sometime later on. So you think all this stuff being featured against your family on the society page and Cosmo to some extent is a lie? No doubt it's a lie. Look, let's just be blunt honest. What is being put in the gospel columns is a lie. And any one of them close to me that's willing to sit down for an interview with these glad rags, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be blunt. Anybody that's willing to sit down with those, then they don't deserve to be part of mine or my family's inner circle. I don't care who they are. If you're gonna stay loyal to me, you don't go talk to the press. No comment. You think that a lot of it is just a bunch of liberals who want one thing, and that is gossip. They want gossip. They want to keep Clinton in power because they love him. They love Bubba, their big fat uncle. Why they love big bad uncle? They love Bubba because he's flooding the economy with pork barrel products, projects, and subsidies. Some of these shouldn't even be. Who says it? He says he's government from the center. No. I honestly think he's government from the left. Jim, when you get back to D.C., what is your ultimate goal? Well, I know I have a couple of rallies. Like, I'll have one on the 11th in Arlington, Virginia again. And then, of course, on Saturday, Cleveland, Ohio. Maybe I'll even try to do a speech at some major entrepreneurial deal. I don't know. One thing I do know, I am not going to stop until all sorts of scores are settled between me and the mainstream media. Despite the fact that you're being attacked by Norma Sanders and Penny Dreyfus, let me tell you something. None of my press agents, none of my friends, nobody is going to be appearing on the society page or on Penny Dreyfus' case. And none of the reporters, either one of that shows, going to be allowed at any more of my press agents. Even if it gets to the point to where I just have to do exclusives for a while. That'd be your tactic toward the end of your term. Fortunate, unfortunate, I don't know. But let's face it. My wife just returned to her beloved ranch. And there's going to come a point where she will come back to me in D.C. in August. But in the meantime, until she does come back, I intend to be on full attack. Alright? It doesn't matter which party, Democrat or Republican. I've said this. I am in service to the country and not in servancy to the president, especially the current occupancy in the White House, President Clinton. But you accepted the appointment with him. I thought maybe there was a chance that he would fix the economy. Now, granted, we have come quite a ways, but we still have a lot to be desired. Clinton said that he would, in January 95, he would govern from the center. I don't see that happen. Except for maybe some small ways, and even then he lied. Thank you, Jim. When we get back, we deal with the arrest of Hank Powers, a member of the Texas Powers family, by the federal government for RICO. I want you guys to know that this is the best chance for you to tune in. This is Drive Time TV. Hope you enjoy listening to the J.R. Hendrick Texan Gentleman. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendrick Empowerment Network saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story, because it's going to get a little more interesting from here. The next show will have JR's father on the Blake Carter Show. Get ready. That's going to be an interesting, fresh show as it is. Take care, everybody. And please, until next time, God bless you. Brace up for the next 2 episodes of the adventure. And God bless each and every single one of you. And please, take care.